Don't give round numbers when it comes to discounting. If you give me a round number, you immediately tell me you don't know how to negotiate. If the rep gives me a 10% discount, I know there's more there because I know it's just a made up round number. But if the rep comes at me and says, all right, John, I'll give you a 7.6% discount. Well, now there's something in my back of my head that says, hey, maybe there's some math behind that. And what that does is that gives you more leverage as a rep to negotiate with the client directly before you have to go to your boss, because that 7.6% can now turn into a 9.2% and then max it out at 10. Right? So that's the way you leverage discounting. Always got to get something in return, but just don't proactively do it and leverage it to get more than just a closed deal. Last point I'll make on this one is if they say they will sign, schedule the meeting. I'm a big fan of getting yes-no meetings on people's calendars. So it's more of an if-then statement. So you go to the client, look, I'm not 100% sure I can get you that discount. If I can, will you close? Because the reason I ask is because I got to go to my boss and fight for you on this one. And if I go to my boss with nothing, then the likelihood of me getting you that discount is not going to be high. But if I go to my boss and say, yes, if we get this discount, they will close, there's a much higher likelihood. So I got to ask, will you? And if that's the case, then let's schedule a call so we can set this up. I'll have the contract ready. And when I get to that discount, then we'll be closing this thing up. Is that fair? If they balk on that, the likelihood of you getting that deal is not high, and they're just fishing to see how far you can go. So don't give up too much.